Jem, PJ here. We're going to do a little bit of a cooking thing today. So this week for the fun video content, I am going to make my best dish. It's not a meal, it's an appetizer. So I'm going to show you how to make it. You can try this at home, but yeah, we're going to show you guys how to make pool bread. It is Western, okay? It's not Korean, so if your parents are making 된장찌개, don't do this one, okay? It's a great finger food, it's super delicious, and it is probably one of the best appetizers I've ever learned to make it. So I'm going to share that with you today, and I hope you guys enjoy, and please try this at home. Best appetizer. These are the ingredients. For the bread, I like to use sourdough round. Just the shape is really nice when you cut it, but it's probably the best bread you can choose. This one on the inside, it's bulong, soft, so it's actually very, very good for this appetizer. Unsalted butter, all right, you guys want to use just one stick of that, so a quarter of this. Turkey slices, parsley, pizza mozzarella. I like to mix it with cheddar, so which is why we got this one. You can use honestly any kind of cheese, just nothing too potent, but pizza mozzarella and cheddar is a really good mix. And then this is pre-minced garlic from Costco. Yeah, all of these are the ingredients that you need, with just a touch of salt, and that's about it. All right, so let's get cooking. Okay, so the first thing that you'll want to do is you have to cut the sourdough roll. All right, so preferably you want to do 1-inch cuts, and don't cut all the way to the bottom. You have to leave just enough so that it doesn't completely fall apart. I've made that mistake before, but you don't want all the butter sauce to be seeping through and everything. So you're just gonna cut it like this to the bottom, but not all the way, okay? You can cut it diagonally. They turn out into like diamond shapes, or you can cut it just straight up and down, up and down. I just do straight up and down. It's easier, okay? So you can do that. Okay, alright, so if you take a look at the bread when you open it, it should open but not all the way, okay? Should open but not all the way. And then you just have to cut it the other way. So if you take a look at it, it should come out like this in squares, okay? And again, you can kind of push the bottom up a bit to see that they pull apart, but not completely, alright? So that's how you prepare the bread. Alright, so for this next part, you're just going to chop up some parsley. If there are yellow parts like this, don't use those. Also, when you chop the parsley, you don't need the rest of this stuff. Kind of have your fingers here, that's as far as I usually go. Curl it up, and then all you have to do is chop away. Alright, so once the parsley is chopped, you just need 1 tablespoonful of parsley. Just squeeze it in there because the parsley flavor is actually pretty good. And that's about what you need. For the butter, you just need 1 stick. Alright, so all you gotta do is chop this beautiful thing, split it, chop it in half again, and we have 1 stick of butter. Okay. Alright, so this is the garlic butter mix. It is on a low heat right now. While the garlic butter sauce is simmering, you also want to set the oven 350 degrees. Go ahead and preheat it. Alright. Okay, so this is my favorite part, and the reason it's my favorite is because it is the messiest part. Probably what makes this whole dish worth it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the shredded cheese, and I'm gonna split up the turkey, put it in here. The way to do it most evenly is I like to go one way with all the shredded cheese, and then I'll go the other way with all of the turkey slices. Let the stuffing begin. Alright, so fully stuffed. Alright, the cheese, the shredded cheese, the turkey slices, they're all in there. Don't worry about the cheese all around on the edges. We're gonna use those, okay? They're not gonna be thrown away. Alright, so this is the garlic butter sauce. So when you add the garlic butter sauce, you just want to make sure that you have a healthy spoonful of all of the ingredients, okay? So just making sure that there's some garlic in there, the minced garlic, the parsley, and the butter. I like to do it just putting it in the crevices first, and then you can put it over it, alright? So try to layer it all. So if you want to feel a little bit more generous with the cheese or the turkey, feel free, you can totally add some more on top. I love adding more on top, so if you want to do that, you're totally welcome to. And if you like spicy foods, sometimes maybe if you get like habanero cheese mixes and put that on top, that makes this dish super, super tasty too. Now that we've stuffed everything, it is time to put this in the oven. I'm going to center this as best as I can within the foil, and all you have to do is just wrap it. And make sure that there are no openings so that the bread doesn't burn, and now it's ready to bake. Alright, so the pull bread is ready, it's all baked, 20 minutes have gone by, and it's okay, it's foil, so it's not going to burn your hands, but oh, it smells so good. Oh, 너무 맛있어. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to unwrap it just a little bit, like this, and we're going to leave it in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes because you want that cheese to melt. Okay, so it's finally done baking. Here we go. This is pull bread. Oh my gosh, do you see the steam? Oh, it's getting on my glasses. Beautiful, look at that. This is pull bread. It is the tastiest bread, the tastiest appetizer I have ever made. Okay, so normally I wouldn't eat this. I'm lactose intolerant. This might make me hungry later, but to show you guys how tasty it actually is, I'm gonna try one. Alright, so basically you just take out a piece, and I have to use a fork because it's just super hot right now. Do you see that? The cheese, the meat, the bread, and a piece falling on the floor. Let's take a bite. Oh, okay. There's just a whole orchestra of flavor going on in my mouth right now. The garlic butter sauce, the turkey, the cheese, the sourdough bread. I don't think there's a better combination. I would strongly encourage you guys, try this at home. It's really fun, it's really tasty, it's really good. If you wanted to binge watch on Netflix and you want to eat something while you're watching all of your shows, this is the perfect food to do that. I will have all of the ingredients, the measurements, and the directions right after this video. But guys, this is super, super delicious. Alright, Gem, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, yeah, feel free to try this at home. Would love to see your versions of this, of pull bread. This is my version with the turkey and the garlic sauce, but you can totally try your own. Yeah, every Saturday we're going to be uploading fun video content for you guys. I'm just trying to kick it off with some delicious food because that is what I love. I love to cook and I love to eat. Have a blessed Saturday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for our family service. Bye guys. Alright, Jem, so just to prove to you guys that my cooking actually tastes good, I actually brought it with me to work, and I'm gonna ask Pastor Phil and my sister-in-law, Grace Kanzanim, to try the pull bread, okay?
아, 만졌어. 아씨.
For those of you who don't know, Pastor Phil doesn't like to touch food with his bare hands. He eats chips with chopsticks, if you guys didn't know that. It's,
Sometimes.
Most of the time. Most of the time. 맛은 어때?
맛있어. Oh,
맛있어?
it's actually pretty good.
Exactly.
I like it.
Awesome. So guys, again, like I shared with you earlier, you're more than welcome to do your own variation of the pull bread. And I think we're gonna kill the rest of this now. Bye guys.